Boxing fans, Shawn the Boxing Voice here with Ken Porter, one of the finest trainers in the sport. How's it going, Ken?
Everything's good. Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you for having me. Shawn looked real good in sparring today. Everything seems to be clicking on all cylinders heading into March 13th. How are you feeling about your son heading into the fight?
I'm feeling really good about what he's been doing. He's been working for quite a few months, basically maybe 2 weeks after our last fight, which was against Brooke. He's been working. And so we just needed an opponent, and after we got one, then we started cranking it up. So he's just been keeping it, balanced, but now we've been cranking it up, and today was evidence of that.
I asked Shawn this too. What is this fight all about? Is this fight about just getting back in the winning column, or is it about dominating, looking spectacular, landing those big fights in the future?
Oh, absolutely. It's about being dominant. It's about being spectacular, magnificent. We want to, the premier boxing champions on Spike TV. It's the first time. We wanted to be a memorable night for us. With our name, we want to be the fight of the night, and we're looking for big fights right after that. We have absolutely no problem with fighting the top guys in our weight class, so we're looking forward to that.
A week before Shawn's fight with Robert Garcia in Vegas is Keith Thurman, Robert Guerrero. How about that fight? How would you like the winner for Shawn?
We'd love to have the winner. We expect to be there and watching that fight ringside closely. Obviously we got business to take care of a week later, so that's where our focus is right now. So we're not going to be calling anybody out that night or anything. We got business to take care of, but we'd love to have the winner of it. It's a great fight. Keith Thurman's a great fighter. Roberto Guerrero, great fighter. Two great fighters, going to have a great night that night.
Who has the edge heading into that one, Ken?
You could give Keith an edge for youth and power, but then you can come right back with that and give Guerrero an edge with experience and being like a consummate professional fighter who's gone from weight class to next weight class to next weight class. And of course I love the father-son combo that they got going on.
Now I don't know if you got a chance to see Keith's last fight, but he got a lot of criticism for it. Did you get a chance to see his last fight against Leonard Bundu?
I was ringside. I have no criticism at all of Keith that night. Keith went out there and boxed the fight that he felt that he should do, and it was more than enough to win the fight. I think the criticism comes from people that don't know he has the abilities to do some of the things that he did, and so because he didn't get a knockout, there was criticism, but you're not going to knock out everybody in a professional ring.
And our fights where you got to go all 12 like that, those are good for you, aren't they?
They're good for you as far as the learning experience, and I'm sure that Keith learned from that, so that's valuable in itself.